This episode has been a Strategic People's production sponsored by Samaj Music Group. All rights reserved, 2018.
Thanks for tuning in to 1Lafayette Radio Music Station podcast, representing the 337, the flatlands of Lafayette, Louisiana. It's your girls, Lane Marie.
And Daisha Nicole.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell for notifications for our up-and-coming shows and to catch up on past episodes on the 1Lafayette Radio Music Station. Today's highlights are our topic of the day, generational curses. 337 was trending with Daisha Nicole, quote of the day, tip of the day, and social hustler of the week. How you doing today, Daisha?
Girl, I'm good, girl.
Great, girl.
I think I'm good.
You good, girl. Well, I'm doing well today. I can't wait to jump into today's topic.
Well, before we do that, we need y'all to go ahead on and nothing. Well, before we jump into today's topic, anyone who's looking for music for their next production or film project, be sure to check out Strategic People's. They dropped a brand new electronic fusion instrumental single called Show 'em.
Yes, boo.
Show 'em what you're working with.
Shake it fast.
It's available now on all major online stores such as Tidal, iTunes, Google Play, and Spotify, just to name a few. Today's topic is generational curses.
Boom.
And boy, y'all know we all got generational curses that we can't shake.
Yes, indeed.
You want to name a few of them, Elena?
Yes, I do. They have sickness, poverty, bad relationships, misfortune, aka bad luck, lack of belief in yourself.
Girl, that's the one. That's mine right there.
Because there's people out there that actually believe they can never be great. Their belief is that the hand they were dealt, they have to accept it, and that's all their life will ever be. Another type of curse is word cursing, and that's what I call it. It's basically you are creating everything you speak upon yourself. I call it word cursing.
I just learned that one. Learned that one. But the one that stick out for me, I think, is lack of belief in yourself. Like it's hard for me to believe in myself. I believe just a little sample, just a little short story. I think that stems from the way like I was raised.
Yeah.
Not taking anything from my parents. I think my parents did an awesome job, but they did what they knew how to do. But one thing I've always saw my mama do was she didn't like to challenge herself. And because she didn't like to challenge herself and do different things, I feel like that made us not do anything different. That made us fear certain things. That made us feel like we couldn't believe in ourselves to do anything, so it kind of put us in a box.
I was just about to say, like, it's like a little box, but it's more like a shelter, like she tried to shelter y'all from things that she might not have had knowledge or experience about.
Exactly.
And that caused fear,
in us. And just you just said not having knowledge about certain things. I've always saw my mama, she never wanted to do nothing that troubled her mind. Not just her, my dad. I'm gonna give you an example. My daddy one time, Cameron was a little baby. I just had my son. Well, not just had him. He probably was like maybe 1 or 2. I asked my dad to fix a power wheel for him.
Right.
So I bust up the box, opened it up, gave him the instructions. Boy, we put the instructions out, and all he saw, all this man saw was tools. Tools and a bunch of little plastic pieces and all kind of things. And he seen the instructions. He was like, "Oh, I ain't playing with that. I ain't fooling with that."
He was
and
done,
I was
son.
like, "Yeah, that's it. He don't want to deal with it no more." And I was like, "You know what? That's sad." But even in that moment, I was starting to realize that they didn't want to do anything that was challenging. So what I did was I was like, "Okay, that's my son. Lit power wheel. I gotta get it, rolling. He needs to ride it. Let me try."
Right.
Girl, I sat there for I don't know how long trying to put this little power wheel thing together. Now, granted, I put some things backwards, but I got it.
Right.
But I tried. And when I tried and after I fixed it and got everything together, I realized it wasn't even that hard.
Right.
It was just a matter of taking your time and getting the job done.
Right.
And you know how we do. Sometimes we don't want to read the directions. We want to look at the picture
Yeah, yeah.
and put it together. That's what caused me to mess it up.
Right.
But something as simple as that, we can't. It's like they don't even want to do it. So
Right.
I picked that up. I picked that
Mm-hmm.
up. I didn't want to. I didn't want to like challenge myself. I didn't want to do anything. So it made me feel like I'm not gonna like be great in anything because I
Right.
can't do anything. So it's like I was limited on certain things that I like I did. I
Right.
didn't feel smart. I felt like I just couldn't do nothing. So let me just play it safe. Let me get on this job, stay on this job, and stay there.
Right. Right.
So I feel like that was one that was bad for me. Also controlling.
Yeah.
My mom was like that. She wanted to control everything.
Yeah.
She had to control everything. I wanted to control it, and I took it when I realized that I had to break out of certain habits and certain things is when I left
Yeah.
out of there. And when I removed myself from that environment is when I realized, dang, they've been doing this stuff wrong.
Right. You have to
They
get it together.
yes, and I realized that when I got into my own home and I started to try to run it like them, man, I created some bad stuff in them. I got
Yeah.
it. I was hollering. All I did was holler.
Yeah.
I needed.
Hollering, being disgusted.
That's
Huh?
it. I just yelled. I hollered. I'd be hollering. I'd walk in the house hollering. If certain things wasn't in order, how
Right.
I think it needed to be, I'm
Mhm.
going off.
Girl, I think as women we have that bad. I mean, I had that bad too. Like things don't go my way in my own mind, how it played out in my thought process.
Exactly.
And how in the world am I supposed to expect someone to understand
What you
what I'm
thinking,
thinking?
girl?
And I'm not even conveying that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yes,
come on.
that's
That's just
bad.
crazy. That's craziness if you think about it.
Elena, sometimes I would plan things in my mind and include everybody with me
Yeah, and then
and
when they
thinking
say
they
they
gotta
can't
go.
make it
And I'm
or
like,
they
well, what
can't
you
do it,
mean?
you mad.
I done booked this in my brain. You gotta be there. What you mean you
Yeah.
can't come?
My plan gonna fall if you don't be a part
Yeah,
of it.
you can't do
You the
that.
piece of the puzzle I need to make this thing go right.
You can't do that. I want to control every single thing. I could remember being at work. They had this guy. He was it was this little. We was all in a break room, and he was playing with this little thing that didn't want to stop going off. So everybody was like, "Well, just turn it off. Just turn it off." And he was like, "Oh, I'm trying. I'm trying. I can't turn it off." But me wanting to be in control of everything, I grabbed the thing out of his hand, opened the door to the break room, and put it outside of the door. And he looking like, "Man, what's her deal?"
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even have to do that.
Right.
That wasn't even that serious to just grab something, but that was control. He wasn't doing it how I thought he
Yeah.
needed to do it. He wasn't shutting it off right. He couldn't think properly. So let me
Mhm.
help you. I just yank it out of his hand. That was rude.
Right.
That was some things I learned. Learn behavior.
Right.
Some things we need to unlearn.
Yep.
Generational curses. Just
Yep.
unlearn some of that,
Another one is anger and depression. I know depression is huge for a lot of families.
Yes.
Just being depressed, isolation, and just going through it. And most of the time people is going through it and you don't even realize that they're going through it. So depression is one of them. Another, I don't know if this is a generational curse,
Girl, they all generational
but
curses.
but for me, patience is so big.
That's
Like,
a generational curse.
I have a lack of it. And look, it got a lot better when I became a mother, but it's still so lack thereof.
But who you saw in your family that didn't have that didn't have patience? Somebody. You had to learn that from somebody.
Girl, I hate to wait. It gets underneath my skin,
Mm-hmm.
waiting. And I can't have control over the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, it's a quick story.
Mom, I'm sorry I'm throwing you under the bus, but I got some stuff from you.
Whatever, Ladesha.
Yeah,
I hope she don't hear this.
That's what she would tell me. She ain't gonna hear. You know why she ain't gonna hear? Because she ain't got the patience to sit down and listen.
Yeah.
So she ain't gonna hear it unless
yeah.
somebody telling this. She go to fast forward when I'm talking crap.
Yeah, go to 6 minutes and 34 seconds.
Oh well, I'm sorry, Mom. You was tripping.
Girl, I'm never gonna forget this. I was working at Singular, now AT&T, the call center, girl. And I had got off at 9:00. Now that day, Broderick was off, and I knew he was recording people. He had some sessions that day, but I had been to work since 12:00. I'd worked at 12 to 9 that day, and at the time we only had one vehicle. And the call center closed, and everybody walking out. And I'm waiting, and I'm looking.
Killing him. He not there.
Killing me, girl. I'm looking for my little white neon in the parking lot. Look, he not there. Oh, this tip did for me.
Wait,
A guy I know walked up to me. You need a ride? Oh, girl, I was burnt. I was so
but
hot.
hold on. How long you waited? Just let me hear it. How
Like,
long you waited?
like 3 minutes.
Elena.
God, I was fuming. I was fuming so bad. You swear I had been outside an hour or more. I was fuming. I was so mad. Then he pulls up with a smile on his face. Oh, made me more mad.
Really?
I was so mad.
So in total, how long did you wait? 3 minutes?
About 3 minutes. And for me, that was an eternity. So I'm standing up. Everybody just, you need a ride? No, I don't need no ride. Like,
Bucking
y'all don't
on them
understand
people.
what y'all about to do right now. Y'all about to make me go to war.
Because
for
y'all
3
there for me.
minutes.
He ain't even
You
there.
know what I'm saying? So he gets there with a big old smile on his face. And I'm like pissed at this point. I'm like, what you smiling for? He's like, hey, babe. I'm like,
Yeah, what's
no, I don't want to talk.
good?
So before he even opened his mouth, I start going off. I was like, you know I get off at 9 o'clock? I said, look what time it is.
9:03.
9:03. And now that I think about it, it's so dumb. 9:03. You had me waiting. Got people asking me if I need a ride. Like we ain't got no ride, you know.
Probably adding on to the story.
Yeah,
Man
nah,
was after
yeah,
me. He tried to rape me. Oh,
now
come
in my
on.
mind, I'm burnt. I'm like in my mind, oh, he don't care. He talking to this one and that one. Time passing. He don't care. I've been to work all day. He off today. Everything going on in my mind. So we get down the street, and it's a reason for him being late.
Mm.
He had stopped to Sonic, y'all, and got me my favorite strawberry slush.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
I was so burnt, I didn't even see the slush. I didn't even see it.
Did you apologize?
Hell no, because my pride wouldn't let me. So we driving.
Elena.
So look, let me tell you, it gets better. We're driving. I'm going off over 3 minutes. You know what he did? He rolled down my window and threw my slush out the window on my
Dang,
side.
cuz
I was
being
hurt.
petty.
Oh, I was so hurt.
I'm gonna show her. I'm gonna show her how to
said,
act.
so he
You wanna
let
be up
me
there
look.
acting
Look.
foolish.
He let me vent. Then he said, "Okay, now let me tell you why." He said, "I apologize." In a calm voice, he would never raise his voice. I apologize, but the real reason why I was late because I thought about you. I knew you worked a long day. I thought this would make you happy, relax you a little bit. I got you your favorite strawberry slush. But since you want to act like that, he rolled out the window, chunked it out
That's
on
the
my
one.
side.
Good-
Oh, hurt my little heart.
Good
But look,
job,
at this
cousin.
point, I still couldn't let him know. I was, whatever, I don't care. I wanted to keep it going. So we get home. He go take a shower. Every little chance I'm getting, I'm looking and sipping his. And like trying to hurry up and sip his and don't let him know I'm sipping it. Trying to wipe the straw free, make sure no slush got stuck to it.
Elena, that is not nice.
Yes. But yeah, so since that, my patience has gotten better, because I done had more children and whatnot, but I still got to work on it, y'all. That's not, that patience is a virtue, but it's not mine.
That's one.
Yeah.
But that is a curse.
That is, I guess.
It is.
Yeah, and you know what? Now that you say it,
It is.
Kinsey, I believe she's like that.
Mhm.
Like she don't have patience for people.
Mm-hmm. And you got to get her early.
Yeah.
Like my son, I'm gonna use them as an example. I tell him all the time, like, you got to train your mind to do different things.
Right.
He was in the car. My air conditioner wasn't like working really, really good. So he's sitting there. He's like, "Oh, it's hot.
Mhm.
Oh my God, it's hot." I said, "Cameron." I said, "Son, relax." I said, "This is what you do. Get it off your mind that you're hot."
Right.
I said, "The longer you think about you're hot,
It's
the more you become
disgusted you gonna be.
frustrated." Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, "Get it off your mind. Change it.
Mm-hmm.
Change it." I said, "Son, you play football in the heat." I said, "You play outside in the heat." I said, "You not one time complain." But I'm not having fun. I said, "That's the point."
Because your mind is not
Yeah,
on
I
you
said,
being hot.
change it, son.
Yeah.
You know what? He changed it. He said, "You know what, Mom, it worked."
Uh-huh.
It's all in our mind. We gotta just change
That's
that.
funny you say that because over the weekend, I had introduced my kids to prune juice. Okay, and I'm not a real fan of prune juice, but I do it. I'm starting to learn to do it, y'all, at least once a month to clean my system out.
Yes.
So I let my kids taste it. Their faces turn like a prune. It don't taste
nasty.
good. It's this is that. So I said, let me show y'all something. I said, tell yourself right now out loud that it tastes good. You enjoy this juice and it tastes good. I said, take another sip.
Mm-hmm.
They did that. Guess what they say? Mom, it's not so
Not
bad.
that bad.
I
All in the
said, you see,
mind.
girl, they was so tripped out by that. They was like, oh my
All in the
God. I
mind.
said, now you see, if you can do that with a cup of juice, just think about what you can do when you really put your mind to something big, something
Yes.
great. You can do
Yes.
whatever you want. Whatever your mind conceive, that's what you're going to believe. So, start believing positive stuff. So you got to ask yourself this question. How do we change the curse?
Change the way we think.
Yep. Some people, they change it by their faith and relying on their belief systems.
Mm-hmm.
Others seek knowledge in general, by being open minded to new perspectives and ideas and not being afraid, y'all, to try new things. And
You know how I changed it? Not to cut you
how?
off. I changed it by looking at what I did not like.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I changed it. I stared in the face, and I hate to keep saying it. My mom, I love you, but I was looking at something she didn't do. I didn't like it.
Yeah, and that's just what I was about to say. Others look in the past and learn from mistakes of our elders, and then we implement healthier behaviors
Yes.
for our future. You're like, for example, my parents' health and my health. So like my parents, they both died young. My mom died at 58, my dad died at 52, both with colon cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought about it. I said, okay, what do those two have in common? The common denominator is food and lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
meaning lack of exercise
Mm-hmm.
and the things that they were consuming in their bodies.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, well, hell, I have to change that. So I changed my exercise. I started exercising, changed my diet because I was like, I don't want to. I feel like my parents dying young, it cheated my kids out of a grandparents.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to ever cheat my future grandkids out of grandparents. You know what I mean? When my dad died, I was 19. He didn't see none of my kids born. He didn't see me get married. My mom got to experience some of that, but she never saw my baby. You know what I mean? So when she passed, I was 27. But there was still a lot of life that we were supposed to experience together. So when I sit down and I look at their past and their history, I say, nope, to me, this is what I believe is the lifestyle and the food. So I need to change that. So started eating better, started taking away a lot of the stuff that we ate growing up,
Mm-hmm.
and implementing new things in our diet. So that's how a lot of people, get over things. Another thing is exploring passions and engaging in only the things that make me whole and happy.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas my parents worked jobs that they hated to keep a roof over our heads. But again, they only did what they were taught to do.
Right.
Like my dad, staying on a job 30 plus years, that was huge for him because
A major
he
accomplishment.
only went up to 6th grade because he had to quit school to work in the fields.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a major accomplishment for him. And that was kind of like a life cycle he broke within his family. You know what I mean? Because nobody had achieved that yet.
Mm-hmm.
And for me and my family, he's always talked to us all the time. Daddy just wants you to finish school and go to college. Just finish school and go to college. He ain't never said nothing about get a good job, none of this. It was just finish school and go to college.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I knew I was going to do that. But I used to always say, I'm never going to nobody college. Anybody that know me know this. I would always say that after graduation, I ain't going to nobody college. Now look, I'm sitting here with a bachelor's degree. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about your thought and your thinking. So I took that to another level. So now for my kids, it's like, okay, what y'all gonna do? Y'all want to go to college? Fine. But y'all gonna do something great with yourself. Y'all
Right.
don't even have to go to college to be great.
Mm-hmm.
Just do something that you enjoy doing, that you're passionate about. And I believe that your gifts will provide for you.
All right. Girl, say that.
Exactly.
Say it,
So
say it.
for
and
me,
you will never feel like you're working.
right. Because look, let me tell you.
You're enjoying it.
Right. If you love what you do what you love. And if you do what you love what you do.
Girl, that's a whole sermon by itself.
Exactly. And so, like for me, another generational curse that I want to break is taking care of my family in a whole. You know what I mean? Just having enough to just invest in this person's vision, invest in that person's vision, this person's vision. That's what I want to accomplish in my life.
Start with mine. No, I'm just joking.
That's what I want to do. I want to invest in my family's visions. That's what I want to do. That's what makes me happy. So I do believe that my passions and my gifts is going to allow me to do that. And so for me, another one of my opinions is generational curses. We done kind of touched on this, is a learned behavior,
Yes.
whether it's traditional, religious, or habitual. You know, children learn what they live, and one day those children are going to become adults and teach their kids, and so on and so forth. However, if everyone continues to be robotic in the sense of my mama did it this way, so I'm gonna do it this way,
Ooh, girl, that's bad.
without ever saying why is it done this way, then the curse will continue on until someone questions why.
Yes.
And I believe in this generation, is this day and age, they want to call us millennials, but we are the ones who's asking why.
Yes.
Why does it work this way? And they get frustrated with us. No, it always worked this. No, why? But why? Give me an explanation as to why.
Yeah, I want to know me.
Exactly.
I said that. I did a post like that. This is an era for you gonna either gain knowledge or you gonna stay stupid.
Right.
I mean, it's just too much information out here for us to just not know or not want to do anything different.
Right.
Google, search.
Mm-hmm.
See what you could do different or how you could be different. Anything.
Yeah.
It's just too much information out here.
Yep. And it may be 4 generations deep before somebody asks why. And that's what happened to me. I look at my parents, I analyze that was most likely the cause of their health issues. Found out it was food, like I said early on, and now I'm changing that.
Mm-hmm.
So
look, baby. My son asked why. He said, "Mom, I want to know something." I said, "What, son? How come?" I think he said Adam and Eve. They got 2 people in this world. How they made all these people, Mom?
Yeah, but you gotta ask yourself this, because we would question it all the time.
Oh, man.
We would question it all the time. That's why I said we all kin, Shay. We all kin.
They want to know.
Because if Adam and Eve only was Adam and Eve, then their children had to mate, to reproduce.
But God, that's going somewhere else. That's going too far.
Let's bring it back.
God, that's too heavy.
But that's
sometimes.
the truth,
yes.
though.
Mm-hmm.
So like my kids, they, especially as little ones, they want to know why this works. Why the window go up when you press this button? Why go down when you press this? But that's them trying to figure out life.
Yep.
And us as parents, I know it can be frustrating because sometimes I silence my kids without an explanation, but we have to give them explanations because that's the only way they're gonna learn.
I tell when I don't know the answer to something, I said, son, or I talk to Carmen, I say, listen, y'all gonna understand when y'all get older. It's certain things y'all gonna have to learn on your own. Y'all gonna have to figure out for yourself.
Right.
I can't. I don't have the answer for that.
Right.
I'm just being real. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know how that cloud got up there.
Nope. I don't know either.
I don't know. I don't know how that cloud got up there. I don't know.
Some things is unexplainable.
Mm-hmm.
And we never gonna know. We never gonna know all there is to know. I know that.
And that's another that's important. Ooh, Lord, that's something my mom always did tell me. You're not gonna know everything. And that's okay.
And accept that.
Because once you start digging into all kind of other things, that becomes a problem.
You're going to spend your whole day, and then your days going to turn into weeks, and your weeks going to turn into years.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to figure out why it is. Now, y'all don't be too, what's the word I'm looking for? Addictive to information in that sense, you know. You got to know where to draw the line and be okay with your findings.
Because too much of anything sometimes is bad.
Yeah.
But before we end this thing with this generational curse thing, I want to touch on one thing I feel like is major with generational curses, and I think it's fathers. Not only fathers, sometimes mothers, but mostly fathers. The absent fathers. A lot of times people may get mad at me for saying this. They may disagree with me, but this is my opinion. A lot of times the absent fathers are not there because maybe their father wasn't there.
Right.
And I feel like they don't know how to be what they never had.
Right.
People be like, oh, but still, they need to step up and they need to, take responsibilities and they need to be there for their kids because they know how I feel. But how? Sometimes you can't be what you never had.
Right.
It's like growing up in a household with alcoholics and drug users
that's your normal.
or whatever.
That's your normal.
Yeah, and you'll either have one child that take on that and become just that, and you'll have one that'll say, man, I don't want to do none of that. I want to be totally opposite
Right.
from mom and dad or whatever, whatever. But I'm saying that to say that is a learned behavior, whether y'all want to accept that or not. If you have a deadbeat, sometimes, and in not all cases, check their background.
Yep.
See how they see what their life was. Maybe they didn't have a father, so they can't be what they never had. So whose fault is that? You need to properly assess who you dealing with.
I was just about to say that, have healthy conversation when you meet people. And that's a
Shoot.
whole nother topic.
Yeah, but yeah, girl, we going way down the road.
Girl,
For real.
girl, let
though.
me tell you. Girl, we might have to go live with this. Because that's a whole nother
Girl.
topic. Y'all got to have healthy dialogue. You know, don't just be getting people because, oh, she fine or he fine or
Or they got
can-
swag.
you know, he got a car. You know, whatever the case
The
may
hell
be.
with that.
I don't know what it is these days because I ain't been single in a minute. But what I am going to say is make a healthy assessment about
Yes.
who you're laying with.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't got nobody to blame but you because you know what? You chose that.
Yep.
You chose that. And if he lied to you or she lied to you, you accepted it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't get
do
mad.
a background check. Pull up some stuff. Ask some questions. Some gonna come
Exactly.
out. They can't pretend for long, child.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the end of that segment. We got a little all over the place with
Yeah,
that.
girl. We was dibbing and dabbing.
But yeah, we hope that we encourage someone. We hope that we open you guys' mind to some new ideas and perspectives. Up next, we have 337 What's Trending with Daisha Nicole. But before we do that, we're going to take a quick music break. We have a song from CA3 called Oh Well. Stay tuned.
Say, ma, I know he hurt you, but life goes on. I got you, so oh well. Oh well, I'm telling you it's all good. Oh well, I'm telling you it's all good. Oh well, I'm telling you it's all good. Oh well, oh well, you say he broke your heart, girl, but oh well, you say you keep your guards up, but oh well, I'ma break them guards down, girl. Oh well, oh well, oh well, you hit me with the 90-day rule, but oh well, I'ma prove to you my love is true. So oh well, I'ma do the things you say you wouldn't do. Oh well, listen, that boy, he was a stupid fool. He didn't know what to do with a woman like you. I'm attracted to you. It's just the things you do got me all on you. Let me cater to you, baby. What you want to do? I wanna lay up with you. I'm only trying to please you. I've been cheating for you. I'm addicted to you. So tell me, what would you like for me to show these niggas up? I'll treat you like a real man should. Girl, when I'm with you, it just makes me feel good. I'll lick you up and down. I wanna hear that moaning sound. I'm ready to beat it up right now. So show me what that made for. Oh well, you say he broke your heart, girl. Oh well, you say you keep your guards up. Oh well, I'ma break them guards down, girl. Oh well, oh well, oh well, you hit me with the 90-day rule. Oh well, I'ma prove to you my love is true. So oh well, I'ma do the things you say he wouldn't do. Oh well. And girl, you know my mama raised me. She taught me how to treat a lady. I'm trying to be your man, fulfilling your needs the best that I can. I'm trying to be your everything. And girl, I know that I will succeed. I told you once, I'm telling you twice. I know you're loving me, girl, but you're still trying to fight. Just let it go. Let it take control. You're telling me no, then you're telling me yes. Squeezing your booty, I'm biting your neck. Licking your let me show you what's next. I feel your heartbeat when we chest to chest. He left you lonely right now, and the time's right now. We gon' do this right now. Lay that body down now, girl, I want it right now. Call me daddy right now. Call me daddy, baby. now. Oh well, you say he broke your heart, girl. Oh well, you say you keep your guards up. Oh well, I'ma break them guards down, girl. Oh well, oh well, oh well, you hit me with the 90-day rule. Oh well, I'ma prove to you my love is true. Oh well, I'ma do the thing you say you gonna do. Oh well,
I'm trying to be your man, fulfilling your needs the best that I can. I'm trying to be your everything.
Thanks for tuning back in. We hope you enjoyed the music break. Now it's time for What's Trending with Daisha Nicole. What you have for us today, girl?
What I got is y'all damn men wearing them tight ass pants
Oh, yes.
and got the nerve to sag with it.
I was just about to say that.
Take that shit off. Shit. Leave your girlfriend with her pants.
Oh, your sister.
Oh, your
Shit.
daughter.
Oh, wearing some mom jeans.
Wearing some 3-month-old pants. Take that off. That shit is not cute.
You know?
What happened to the men that wore some nice,
Crisp,
yeah.
cleaners jeans.
I would
Ooh,
appreciate.
girl.
I would appreciate if y'all put a crease.
Yeah,
Just put a crease. I'm a love a crease.
yeah.
What happened to the Jabos, man?
You know?
What happened to the
Girl.
Levi's?
Yes.
I'm a like if y'all go get some damn Wranglers.
I was about to say some hustlers.
Go!
Yeah, but it's called rustlers.
Rustlers. Don't you say hustlers?
I said hustlers.
Hustler.
You be
Yeah.
hustling trying to pick them damn pants up. They're too skinny.
Man, take that off.
Girl, and how about the heavier guys that want to wear them skinny jeans with a wife beater and it be underneath their stomach and it be skin tight?
And when they have a cute belt buckle, so say
Yeah.
to show that. Take that off. Y'all pissing me off.
Like that just go tie the fit together.
Man. And then them belts be fake.
Girl, when you gonna look, they gonna be wearing fanny packs.
Oh, that's coming next.
Girl,
That's
I can't
just
do it.
Almost like Elena, remember the little what that was? Them little jumpers, the little no. How you call that? You remember when they had that it was the little shorts. How you call that, girl? Oh, it was the all-in-one shorts. The
a jumper.
no, but it's a different word for it. I don't know how to say it. It's a
You talking about like when you could wear one shoulder on, one shoulder off?
no, okay, those, but I forgot how you call it. Girl, you gonna make me go to Google.
Girl.
Those men was wearing that and they started laughing at him. It was all in one. Look like you know how the little
Oh, okay. The rompers?
the rompers.
I had saw that.
They
It
had
didn't
the
last
male
long.
rompers.
It
No,
was
they
like more
didn't.
like in the entertainment world. It didn't spill over to us regular folks.
It was kind of cute though a little bit. but
no.
that's doing too
no.
much.
No.
But take that. Look. Don't even leave them in your closet. Don't even buy them. Don't even buy them to where you can put them in the closet. Just leave them in the store.
And then y'all be wondering why the women don't want y'all.
Skinny jeans.
Oh my God.
Skinny
I like the days with the stay flow boo.
Yeah,
Not say the sagging jeans, but they had room in it. They left something to the imagination.
I'm saying.
Nowadays you can see everything.
We can see y'all
Balls and all.
we can see y'all little taco meat on y'all booty. Them little roll up hairs. Go take that off.
Yes, girl. Oh my God, can't deal. I'm so glad I'm not dating no more. Lord.
My cousin does not be putting that on.
Girl, never.
Shoot.
What you talking about? Girl, I don't let them wear basketball shorts in public.
No.
Yes, that's like lingerie. I don't play that.
Girl, what about the gray
Hell to the
sweatpants?
no. We don't do sweatpants. We don't do cotton sweatpants, and we don't do basketball shorts.
Damn,
And if
cuz.
we do it, it has to be a long shirt.
Damn.
I don't play that.
Dang.
Look, I be like, let me see, let me check. Turn to the side. Not the one.
And if you gonna wear that, go put on some tight drawers.
Not the one.
You not
I
wearing
swear.
boxes with that.
I swear, exactly. Not the one.
Look, this the
Girl.
part where we gonna go ahead on and say, Granny, go ahead on and skip it.
Yeah, please skip it, Granny. Lord, I'm trying to be sophisticated for my Granny.
Go ahead on and skip this section.
Yo, there's a lot I want to say. My Granny listening. I'm sorry, y'all. Lord. We might go live with this one.
Yeah. So we can get really jiggy with it.
So we can get candid. But yeah, them skinny jeans, y'all, it got to go.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
Put them in the trash.
Yeah, burn them.
Let
Forget
it
about
burn.
them.
Don't even think about them.
If you see them in the Stonio section, move. Do the Matrix. They're not for you. They're not for you. When I just have to know, when did men ever think that skinny jeans was the way to go? Skinny jeans look good on a skinny, slim guy in certain instances. It's not for everyone. Just like I hear a lot of guys, oh, just because they making it her size don't mean she should wear it. Well, men, them skinny jeans, just because they make it in your size don't mean you should wear it. Okay?
Looking like SpongeBob in the Shit. God.
Oh, Lord. Okay, we're going to move on from that. But yeah, men,
Anywho,
please.
yeah.
No more skinny jeans. No more skinny jeans.
On to the social
If you have
hustler.
them, burn them.
Yeah.
Pass them down. Go donate them. Okay. Social hustler of the week. My social hustler of the week goes to Danielle Patio Victorian and her husband, Daniel Victorian, with Victorian Security and Electronics, y'all. They specialize in security camera installations at affordable pricing in the Acadiana area for residential and commercial customers. They can also provide you with professional cabling and installation. They are also an authorized dealer for AT&T/DirecTV, so be sure to get with Victorian Security and Electronics for all your security, internet, and satellite needs. You can find them on Facebook at Victorian Security and Electronics and on their website at victoriansecurity.com, or you can give them a call at 337-414-4066.
And my social hustler is going to go to... I need a drum roll for him. Larry Jalavet. That's like my brother, y'all. Me and Larry go way back. We used to sit under the tree and chop it up when nobody was around. But he's going to be my social hustler because Larry be getting it in. He be cutting hair. Don't nobody go by him. He don't want y'all. He got his own clientele. This is not to,
Promote.
Yeah. He don't want y'all. He barely want me and my son. So y'all stay away. Because the more people he have, that's the more I'm going to have to curse him out to cut my child hair.
Yeah.
But mine's going to be Larry. Larry is awesome. I pick him because Larry be getting it. He don't care what he got to do. He get out there and he hustle for his family. Larry don't care if he got to flip a burger, cut some grass, wash some cars, paint a house, chop a tree.
Go ahead.
Model TV. He gonna do it. He ain't ashamed. His pride don't get in the way of making money. But Larry be selling cold cups. What you talking about? Cold cups, chips, now and laters, candy, burgers, nachos. He cut hair, and also he look out for my son. When my son goes there, he always, talk to him, encourage him about him becoming, a young entrepreneur and getting it in. He always encouraged Cameron to do great things, and Cameron always come back and tell me, Mama, I'm glad I talked to Larry. If you ever have problems, you should talk to Larry. So shout out to Larry, He's my social hustler.
Go ahead. Well, this is what we want to hear from you. What do you guys see trending in the 337? What topics do you think we should talk about? And who's your social hustlers of the week? Whether it's business, social media, healthy living, fashion, music, culture, or style, lend us your opinions so we can talk about it in our up-and-coming shows. Go to our Instagram page at 1Lafayette Radio Music Station and drop us your thoughts under our post titled 337 What's Trending. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram at 1Lafayette Radio Music Station and subscribe on YouTube at 1Lafayette Radio Music Station to get up-and-coming updates on what's up and coming. Artists, this is where we want to hear from you. It's your time to shine. We are looking for original music, guys. from artists in the 337 and surrounding areas. If you have positive music, meaning no songs about killing, shooting, or talking down on male or females, we like to keep it positive. We want to definitely hear from you guys. To get your music on our up and coming show, please send us an MP3 file. Make sure it's the radio versions with your artist name, artwork, and social links to 1Lafayette Radio Music Station at gmail.com. That is the number one. Lafayette Radio Music Station at gmail.com to be featured on our up and coming shows.
If you
Silly girl.
if your family member or friend has a business doing music or some type of entrepreneur venture, as long as it's legal, moral, or ethical, let us know so we can give them a community support shout out.
I'm sorry.
I said that wrong?
No, just the long pause. I'm sorry, y'all.
Oh.
It's this drink I'm drinking.
Scratch it. No, leave it. Let us know so we can give them a community support shout out. I can't stress this enough. Please support. That's the only way a change is going to happen within our community. Everyone mentioned in today's show will have their names and social links attached at the end of this podcast. So be sure to watch out for that. I'm going to get me a daiquiri right now.
That's our blooper we left in there for y'all guys. I'm sipping this pina colada daiquiri, and y'all, it's really colada-ing on me.
Oh, man.
Okay, y'all. Now it's time for the tip of the day, okay? To reverse the curse, implement wise choices which will begin to groom and influence the next generation for success. So start with your family. Don't be closed-minded to new ideas or perspectives, because that might just spark the change that's needed to break the chains of the curse. The quote of the day is, put an end to any negative habits or patterns in your family's history. Be the one who rises up and changes things.
Another long pause.
Well, I was just thinking about that.
Oh.
Well, that concludes episode 10 of our show. We hope you enjoyed it, guys. It's been fun. Thanks so much for tuning in to 1Lafayette Radio Music Station podcast. Once again, it's your girls, Lane Marie.
And the boogeyman.
Boo. Don't forget to cop that SP King James of It 25 album if you haven't already. It's available now on all major online stores. Closing us out is...
That's that drink.
That's that drink. It's not with an R. I know it's a drink with an A. Closing us out is Strategic People's new instrumental album single called Show 'Em. You can find them on Instagram at Strategic People's. Peace, love, and gratitude. 1Lafayette, we are out.